hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. Work, work, work.
Almost down the right, to the left, he's going down! 20, 10, 5, touchdown Alberta!
Hey folks, Premier Tim Houston here. Welcome to beautiful Antigonish. Nova Scotia is proud to host these national football events for the third time, and we know it's going to be another outstanding success. To the players, coaches, officials, staff, volunteers, and families, thank you. Your dedication is what makes football so special. To our Nova Scotian athletes, we're cheering you on. The best of luck to all the teams. Enjoy the competition, enjoy the community, and enjoy your time here in Nova Scotia. Take care, everyone. Very best of luck.
We're more than a university. We're a holding space for educational growth, for economic prosperity, and for community. We have something for everyone. Whether you're a first or fourth year student seeking to host your next event, or looking for true hospitality outside of the city. Choose St. FX University.
evening, ladies and gentlemen, and football fans of all ages, and welcome to the stadium for the bronze medal game of the 2025 Football Canada Cup. Put your heads together for head coach Louis Leclerc and Team Quebec. And now, ladies and gentlemen, stand up and cheer for head coach Brent Schneider and Team Saskatchewan. Gentlemen, your game day officials for this evening's football game, referees in chief John Breton, Sean Kerr, your timer Craig Wignall, field judge number 39, Damien Lacasse, line judge number 34, Cam McKee, down judge number 35, J.M. Dorsey, back judge number 61, George Ladder, side judge number 23, Fraser Bukowski, umpire number 125, and his Eric Wazan. Referee number 18, Sandy Baines.
I'll give you the best option. Take the advice or accept or decline, and we'll go from there. Yep. All right? Flag, the head. Please. Call. What do you Tails. Tails is called. It is Tails. You want some? Well, no, you want to receive, right? No. Which side do you want to receive?
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would ask if you would please rise, if you're able, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. one question. Are you ready for some football?
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bronze medal matchup here at the 2025 Football Canada Cup here in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. 4 o'clock standard time here, as we have two proud organizations, two proud provinces, Quebec and Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan in the traditional green, Quebec in their traditional powder blues. And this is the third place game here. Quebec had a tough loss, a heartbreaking loss against Alberta in the semis on a punt return touchdown with 5 seconds to go. Saskatchewan had a tough loss against Ontario. They came back down 25 against them in the second half, but still could not get the win, as Quebec's number 11, that is Samuel Giguère, the returner, will be brought down right at the 20, where Quebec will start their first drive, led by their quarterback. And their quarterback, of course, is number 12, Zachary Martineau from Laval, 6'3", 185. Quebec and Saskatchewan have the most championships in this tournament, the U18 version. Quebec has 10 championships to Saskatchewan 7. Well, today they play for bronze. Rivals for sure. There's a sea of green to my right, a sea of blue to my left. I expect this to be a rowdy atmosphere for this game. First play, handoff up the middle. That is number 5. That is Mari. And he continues to press his way forward, and I think forward progress is going to give him the yardage, and I think there's going to be a penalty after the whistle for Saskatchewan.
Number 1, Noah Finkeldy.
I think number 1 for Saskatchewan, Finkeldy. So we take a look here. I think there's going to be an extra 15 added on, so obviously, as we'll see here.
Major foul, unnecessary roughness, 15-yard penalty.
We just missed that, but that is okay. Not too important, as Fingersley was the player in question. So the ball is moved up to the 44 of Quebec. Less than a minute in. We've seen some entertaining football this week. These two teams have been a big reason why. My two favorite games to call Thursday involve these teams separately. Handoff Mari to the left. Pick a gain of about, let's say about 4 there. 2nd and 6.
Time of the play, number 44, Nixon Goldstone.
Big key to this game will be the massive offensive line for Quebec versus the massive defensive line of Saskatchewan. So 2nd and 6 at the 48. You see the play call here for Team Quebec, led by head coach Louis Leclerc. The pass is out left to Maury, who takes a shot by Finkeldy.
Pass caught by number 5, Sebastian Maury.
Finkeldy makes up for the penalty with a huge hit there. And Saskatchewan will force Quebec off the field.
3rd down.
See the replay there. Maury gets the ball again. Great low hit. Just flips him right over. Clean, low.
Benjamin Blackburn into backfield for Saskatchewan.
Finkeldy, the DB out of Regina.
Monfette.
Low snap off the ground. It's dangerous. Just got it off was Quebec's kicker. Now number 9 for Saskatchewan will get it. And that might be
return number 9.
That might be 0 yards there. The kicker for Quebec is number 81, Noah Monfette.
Flags on the play.
He hails from Victoriaville. Now there's 2 flags opposite sides of the field. These teams are physical. There's been a little shoving and finishing hits here early on. These two teams do not like each other. So the referees are converging. So Saskatchewan is backing up here. You see the call from our officials.
Offsetting penalties.
So offsetting penalties.
Against Saskatchewan,
but
no yards against Quebec. Back 5. First and 10 from the 25.
we will see the quarterback Samuel Bazarkowicz, who came in relief in the second quarter yesterday or Thursday, was excellent for Saskatchewan, as this is a quick shovel to the return man, number 9. He's got room on the outside. Still on his feet. Number 9, Benjamin Blackburn. Gonna go all the way. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, no flags.
Number 9, Benjamin Blackburn into the end zone. Touchdown, Saskatchewan.
And on the first play on offense, Saskatchewan opens it up. What wheels by Blackburn. He got the edge in the corner there, and he was gone. What foot speed?
85 yards.
85 yards. Couldn't ask for a better start if you're Team Saskatchewan. As they will now have a point after attempt, as we see the replay here from Bazarkowicz. Just a quick shovel, see the edge. Good blocking there by number 81 from Saskatchewan. That's Alexander Fairburn from Saskatoon. And the PAT, by the way, is good.
9:43 remaining in the
That's
first
Wiggins,
quarter.
the kicker.
Saskatchewan
As you see
7,
there.
Quebec no score.
So now, Team Quebec, early 7-point deficit, just
Football
over a
Nova
minute
Scotia
in.
wishes to thank its many sponsors and suppliers who help make this event a reality. St. FX University, One Team Sports.
There's the
Coach
two gentlemen there. There's Blackburn
Province
on the
of Nova
right.
Scotia, the town of
85-yard
Antigonish, the
house.
municipality of the county of Antigonish, and 101.5 The Hawk.
Reminder, this is the bronze medal matchup of this 2025 Football Canada Cup here in Antigonish. Gold medal matchup at 7, pitting Ontario and Alberta. But we got business to settle first here. And just as they were about to kick off, the ball fell off the tee. They'll have to reset that up. And so, Traven Wiggins. That's a good boot. It will go right into the direction, though, of Quebec, and it will be returned. Jaguar hit hard.
Well, there on the return.
Around the 15 is where Quebec will start their next drive. Jaguar, the defensive back, 5'9", $170 out of Valley Field, as Saskatchewan's defense comes out on the field.
Camacho with the tackle.
Reminder, we also have a Francophone broadcast for any of our Quebecois listeners.
Jaguar on the return.
Or if you just don't want to
Ball
hear
spot
my
on the
voice.
17-yard line, first and 10.
And at the end of the day here, we have a first and 10. The ball spot at the 17. Martineau will shovel it to Mara on the right. That is not going really anywhere. Maybe the line of scrimmage, ball loose. Saskatchewan saying they have the ball. We'll see if the referees call them down. And they're pointing. It's Saskatchewan ball.
Ball comes out, fumble on the play.
Oh boy, so a disastrous first 2 minutes here for Quebec. Mari fumble, that was close. Check on the replay here. He had number 19, Kajo, there as well, but then he decided to shovel it out to Mari.
Ball spot on the 16-yard line, first and 10.
That is close. And recovered by Noah Finkeldy. Come up big here early for Saskatchewan. This is a handoff. That's to number 26. That is Mr. Marcus Adams. 5'10", 190, a physical runner up the middle.
Tackle by number 42, Louis-Philippe Dallaire.
He was very good for Saskatchewan. Their semi against Ontario Thursday. An unbelievable game that was. Both of these teams lost in dramatic fashion, and really it could have went either way. But here they are for bronze today. 3 backs behind Bazarkiewicz. They'll give it to Adams, who pounds his way forward. And that is enough for a first down. It'll be first and goal, Saskatchewan inside the 5.
6, Lampron. Good for first down yardage. Ball spotted on the 3-yard line. First and goal.
Ball spotted at the 3. First and goal, that much to go. Saskatchewan lines up in pretty well the same formation. Quebec stacking over the opposite side. Oh, and a good tackle there.
Adams brought down.
Adams wrapped up by number 88, Jessam Abu from Blainville.
Second down.
They faked the handoff to 31, Jack Boekler. Here we go, second and goal. They were backed up 2 yards there. Men in motion. Bazarkiewicz looking over the middle. He's got a man wide open, caught. And speaking of, there's Jack Boekler there.
31, Jack Boekler into the end zone. Touchdown, Saskatchewan.
2 touchdown passes early on for Bazarkiewicz. That one a little more impressive as he threw that one wide open up the middle. And a shocking start here as Saskatchewan leads 13-0. A PAT is pending. See the replay, the lefty Bazarkiewicz. Good spiral, wide open. Place it right in there. Bazarkiewicz is also the holder. That PAT is good from
Wiggins. Point after
Wiggins.
Good. 7:05 remaining in the first quarter. Saskatchewan 14, Quebec no score.
So an early hole here for Quebec. Still plenty of time here, but they're going to have
Ladies and
to
gentlemen, 50-50
watch the
tickets are
mistakes
being sold during
and
the
find a
first
way to
half
shut down
and
the
over
Saskatchewan
halftime
offense.
At tonight's football game.
Although there,
Last 50-50
Saskatchewan
draw
had
was over $320.
a fantastic
Be sure to purchase
field
your
positioning to score.
50-50 ticket and a chance to win cold hard cash.
Giguère and Gill back for Quebec. Wiggins kicking away for Saskatchewan.
Wiggins set to kick.
Good boot by Wiggins in the vicinity of Giguère, who bobbles the ball in the end zone. He is going to have to hurry up. He scampers out, but he is swallowed up at the 5.
Giguère out of the end zone.
And Quebec is starting off rusty here. Saskatchewan flying to the ball there once they saw that hit in the end zone. And Giguère was able to at least get some breathing room, but not a ton.
Simek Guller on the tackle.
As we see Boekler there on the bench.
Line, 1st and 10.
Saskatchewan's offense was very impressive. They did give up around 41, though, to Ontario, if I do recall correctly. So Quebec could put up some points, but this is not where you want to start. Down 14 at your own 5. It is Martineau who throws one, and that is complete. Good completion to number 7, William Henry Gill.
Pass is caught, number 7, William
Laval
Henry
native.
Gill. Tackle the play, number 22, Carver McLennan.
So Martineau. Trip receivers to his right. They will hand it off. Good idea. That is to Mari. And Mari was touched the ball quite a bit. He picks up the first down and then some.
Brought down by number 22, Carver McLennan and number 16.
Imperative for Team Quebec to have a good drive here. They want to stop this bleeding, get a little momentum back on their side as their coaching staff having a huddle-up meeting with their defense. Team Saskatchewan looking calm and cool on their sideline. Why not with this early start? Martineau will pass. He will roll. It's a low throw. It's incomplete. Intended for Jeremy Charette.
Number 80, Jeremy Charette is incomplete. Second down.
Martineau rolled to his right. We see a lot of those rollouts from teams in this tournament. That time not able to make it a catchable ball for his receiver, Charette. Second and 10, 27 of Quebec, clock ticking down, almost to 5 minutes left in this quarter. Men in motion, flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
And I believe this is going against Quebec. And it is. It will be.
Penalty is against Quebec. Time count violation.
Time count. I didn't see the clock from where I was, but a time count it is. Here's a throw. They've got the receivers going deep. He finds his man. Good completion. There is a flag in the backfield. And there he goes. There goes Gill. Still on his feet, down around the 45. The flag back in the backfield. We'll have to see what that is.
Time on the play, number 1, Noah Fingley.
And it is holding on the offense. That is a heartbreaker for Quebec. Excellent completion there as he saw Martineau roll out. Under pressure, steps up, good throw, takes a hit. Gill turn on the Jets, but not to be. And instead of that, they're moving 5-yard back from the start of the line of scrimmage. It is Quebec, second and 15 at the 22.
10-yard penalty, repeat, second down. Second and 25.
Saskatchewan was an aggressive defense Thursday from what I can remember. They send a few. This pass is complete to Gill, but he's tackled immediately.
Pass is caught by the receiver number 7, Gill. Brought down by
Finkelty and 72, Finkelty. Xavier Camacho.
Third down.
So Quebec sends out their punting units. And so penalties, a turnover. Quebec looking to get a good punt off here. It is decision time for them. I would imagine this is a punt. They got enough space. Monfette, and nope. And he will take the safety. And that is 2 points added. Saskatchewan takes a 16-0 lead. Trying to look for field positioning there is Quebec.
4:30 remaining in the first quarter. Saskatchewan 16, Quebec no score.
We'll see here on that last drive for Quebec.
Saskatchewan will scrimmage first and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Throwing the ball more there, but it's not to be on that drive. Saskatchewan comes out for the third of the game. They're 2 for 2. Zarkowicz hands the rock off. That is to his running back. I believe that's number 6, Caden Nightingale. He's in the red helmet.
Ball carried by the running back number 6, Caden Nightingale. Brought down by number 3, Hugo Demore.
Zarkowicz hurries to the line. Throw, that is caught. Low throw. This is number 5, Keaton Belcher, who had an absolutely unbelievable one-handed catch
Good for first down yardage.
Thursday. It was a highlight of the night candidate. And this will go back on the misdirection run to Caden Nightingale. And Saskatchewan moving the chains. Their offense is looking outstanding to start. Quebec needs to bear down and get these guys off the field as they are just inside the Quebec territory.
Is good for first down yardage.
So let's see here on first down and 10. Saskatchewan keep it on the ground. No, but Zarkowicz doesn't look like he sees left, throws right, and there's a flag on the play. They're going to throw a pass interference. Olivier Beaulieu, 22 from Drummondville, was in coverage. As we wait. There it is, pass interference. Oh!
Penalty is against Quebec. Defensive pass interference, 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
10 yards, first down, ball at the Quebec 40. Zarkowicz. Looking like this will be a pass. Nope, running back comes back in, but it will be a pass. But Zarkowicz steps up in the pocket, throws a nice ball there. Wide opens Blackburn, and he's going to go again for the touchdown. Explosive.
Pass caught, number 9.
And Team Saskatchewan, a shocking start.
Touchdown, Saskatchewan.
They're up 22-0 with just under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Blackburn's second of the game. Zarkowicz has 3 touchdown passes. He scrambled out, kind of like shoveled it. Unorthodox throw, rolling to his right, throwing left. But Zarkowicz get the job done. Blackburn used the speed. Now the PAT to make it a 23-0 game. Snap down, and that kick is good.
And Wiggins,
from
extra
Wiggins
point is good. 2:49 remaining in the first quarter. Saskatchewan 23, Quebec no score.
And so Quebec, there's still well over, 3 quarters to play here, but you have to stop the bleeding here. Saskatchewan's offense is 3 for 3 today. You will see here Wiggins kicking off. All these kickoffs have gone to the right for Jaguar. Maybe that is on purpose. I'm going to assume it is as they go right back to him. They're trying to keep it away from Gill 7. Jaguar. And runs right up the middle, and that's going to be number 47, Xavier Conley, who's in there as he finally gets wrapped down.
Jaguar on the return, brought down by number 47, Xavier Conley.
Tackled by Conley and the Saskatchewan defense.
Ball spot on the 29-yard line, first and 10.
You got to wonder how aggressive are Quebec going to be here. They need points. Are they going to open up the playbook even more? Because so far, haven't been able to sustain much. Martineau Play action, rolls it out to Mari. Still on his feet, and he's launched out there. Conley and Finkeldy were in the realm there. Conley's the one that smashed him out.
Second down.
So that is going to bring up 2nd and 2 at the 37. Handoff. This is Kajo. Kajo bursts to the right. Kajo, can he get the edge? He's going to be forced out of bounds by number 20, Ase Ukulek. Good run from Kajo's first of the day. Quebec has a plethora of talented running backs and a big O-line, so running the ball is not out of the question for this team, especially with this much time to go. Men in motion. Setting up blocks. This is another dump off. Good tackle, though, not letting him go anywhere. Number 44, Nixon Goldstone. Reception was number 9, Hugo Beaudry from Montreal. Liam McCarthy, the wide receiver, subs out, for number 4, Andy Caballa, who's listed as a DB. Well, goes both ways here. He's lined up on the closest to our camera screen here. And he looks his way. Yep, screen. And that is wrapped up and read perfectly. Number 22, Carver McLennan. So you're seeing Caballa come in. This might be something setting him up.
Carver McLennan. Third down.
Not a bad drive for Quebec. They do move down a little bit. However, still not able to put points on the board. So Monfette will punt. We'll see if he can get a good enough boot. He does have a good foot, so this could be Rouge territory.
Blackburn in the backfield.
Oh, and there's going to be a kick to the left. They're going to try to get some runners in there. It is bobbled, and it's going to be a pile-up. We'll see. A couple Quebec players were saying they had it, but they are pointing for Saskatchewan ball, so they might have had it and bobbled out. A little trickery from Quebec.
Is recovered by number
they sent 2 guys on a streak to the left and booted over there, hoping to steal a possession, but they were not there quick enough in time. You see there, Quebec already pulling out a few tricks.
First and 10.
Not meant to be. And now Saskatchewan's offense back on the field. They do have a new quarterback in, Gavin Newell. Newell will throw one to his left, and he's wrapped up very hard there. The reception by Nightingale.
Pass caught by number 6, Caden Nightingale, brought down by number 17, Maxime Lefebvre.
So Bazarkowicz has 3 touchdown passes and 3 drives, but he will sit out this drive. This being the final game of the tournament. Going to get pretty well all the players on the field. But this is still a bronze medal game, and there's still a lot of pride on the line. These 2 football teams do not like each other traditionally, Saskatchewan and Quebec. Play action and a good one, but it is behind his intended receiver, Bockler.
Receiver number 31, Jack Beckler, is incomplete. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. Your score.
First quarter ends, Saskatchewan 23, Quebec 0.
No score.
An incredible first quarter for Saskatchewan, a rough one for Quebec. 3 quarters remaining, though. We still have a lot of football remaining in this bronze medal game here, the 2025 Football Canada Cup. Just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors here. The break in play. I want to thank St. FX University One Team Sports, Coach Atlantic, province of Nova Scotia, the town of Antigonish, the municipality of the county of Antigonish. 101.5, the Hawk. Thank you for making this tournament what it can be, as we will have Saskatchewan punt to kick off this second quarter at their own 25. And Wiggins, that is going to shank to the left, and that is optimal field
Wiggins
position for
punt goes
Quebec.
out of bounds.
Golden opportunity for the fleur-de-lis to cut down this lead. Well, thank everybody for tuning in here all across this great nation. Final day of this Football Canada Cup. Gold medal game at 7, Ontario and Alberta. Martineau is going to hand this off. This is Kajo going left. Hurdles over a player and is down for a short gain. Impressive, though, by Kajo.
Play number 47, Xavier Conley.
Three-man. Kajo Mari. They also have a young running back, number 28, Chris Bombo, who is a power back we will probably see here and there. We've seen him on special teams, but I would imagine he's going to get some carries today as well. Quebec loves running the ball. Be down 23 early, not the greatest start. Good catch by Gill, who shakes off a tackle and is forced out of bounds by 22 for Saskatchewan, Carver McLennan. But Quebec moving the chains. They're inside. Let's see where they mark them. Right at the 20. They were right at the start of the red zone here. Here we go. It is a handoff to Kajo, bounces left where he's got some room, tackled hard. Good tackle there by number 16, William Weisbach.
Carrier brought down number 16, William Weisbach. Second down.
Here we go. Zachary Martineau dropping back, looking left. He will roll left, and he is going to try to find his way to the first down marker with his feet.
Quarterback number 12, Zachary Martineau.
He does not get that. He'll be a few yards short.
Third down.
Looks to be about 3.5, 4 yards short is Martineau. Decision time for Quebec. They're going to kick. So wanting to just take the points here and trim the lead to 20. Trying to break the goose egg is Monfette. Snap down. Kick is up and it is wide left.
Monfette's 20-yard field
So it's
goal
just
is
1 point of
wide
rouge.
left out of the back of the end zone for the single point.
And tough one for Monfette. They do get a point, but not the 3 they were hoping for. Just got some first quarter stats, obviously not fully up to date. Martineau 7-8, 24 yards, so pushing the ball downfield will be key for Quebec as they try to come back. Bazarkowic, some of these numbers, 4 of 4, 136, 3 touchdowns. That's a perfect passer rating right there, ladies and gentlemen. Kojo had a 35-yard carry, but right now the stats are overwhelmingly Saskatchewan. No surprise here. Time of possession, total yards, etc. Newell is still in the game for Saskatchewan. Came in on the last drive. Blackburn tackled hard. He had, pardon me, Blackburn had 125, 2 touchdowns. That's his third catch of today. That tackle would actually be for a negative yard there. So the 23-1 lead, Saskatchewan going to take care of the ball, still move the chains, but you see here as Newell fakes the shovel. It is a screen to Adams, who fights his way forward. He is physical, I tell you, and he's got a first down. Saskatchewan off the screen.
Number 26, Marcus Adams, brought down by number 96, Mathis Lazard. Good for first down yardage.
And we have a player down. It's the first time today. It is from Quebec. And I'm missing the number there, but while he's being attended to, we will take a quick break.
Quebec's number 16, Jacob Rochette, the injured player.
We are back here just in time for Newell, who will hand it off on a misdirection run to Adams. To the right, he has got speed. And you see there, he just embraces contact. Forced out by number 22, Olivier Beaulieu.
Tackle on the play. Number 22, Olivier Beaulieu. Good for first down yardage. Ball spot on the 43-yard line. First and 10.
And Saskatchewan just doing whatever they seem to want to do on offense right now, whether throwing or running. This offense is dangerous. Their offensive line is huge. Got to give credit to them as well. I'll list all 5 players. I'll list their entire O-line, actually. They've been excellent. There's Adams straight up the gut again. You'll take those carries all day. He picks up, that looks like 10.
Adams.
And nope, he actually picks up about 8.
Play, number 33, William LeBay.
Every O-lineman I see for Saskatchewan: Bodner, Bueller, Healy, Saul, Gosselin, Rogers, and Ridgway. Not a single one of these guys are listed under 235, and most of them are pushing 280-ish. Adams, another physical run up the gut, who will pick up the first down.
Adams, the ball carrier. Tackle the play, number 88, Jessim Abu. Good for first down yardage. Ball spotted on Quebec's 32-yard line. First and 10, Saskatchewan.
Here we go. Newell right. He's going to take a shot to the end zone. Intercepted! And they're going to rule him out.
Pass for the intended receiver, number 5, Keaton
right
Belcher,
at the 1.
Incomplete.
Pass intended for Belcher. Emil Rodrigue. See Newell here. That was close, but they're going to say he stepped on the line. Quebec's crowd trying to make some noise. It was big 2nd and 10. And they will feel that out to Belcher, who gets
number 5, Keaton
maybe
Belcher.
1 and maybe 2.
No tackle on the play, third down.
Third down, and it's looking like Saskatchewan will keep their offense on the field. And they will here as Newell will huddle up. Major opportunity for Quebec to stop the bleeding here, get Saskatchewan off the field. Newell, drag route, and they need to make a tackle, and he does. Great tackle by number 2.
Number 5, Keaton Belcher.
Yeah, that's Ndaye.
Tackle on the play by number 2, Yaya Nadaye. Third down.
So with the turnover on downs, Quebec takes over.
First and 10, Quebec.
Quads right, they hand it off, and Marie's going to have a chance here. Wrapped up by 2 Team Saskatchewan players, Wiggins and Cruz Simac Goller.
By number 30, Cruz Simac Goller.
Quebec going to hurry up to the line. A good run there to start things off for Team Quebec, a first down. Martineau will pass. He is looking left, steps up in the pocket, still looking, takes a hit. But that is close, and they'll give him the first. Good effort by Martineau to dip his shoulder in.
By the quarterback, number 12, Zachary Martineau. Tackle on the play, number 42.
Martineau, a sneaky athlete.
Dowell. Ball spot on the 50, first and 10.
Martineau with Mari to his right. I would expect him to get the rock again. He does. Up the gut. Gets a couple.
Murray, the ball carrier, brought down by number 51, Davis Reeves. And 47, Xavier Connolly. Gain of 2 yards, second down 8.
And here he will throw one up. That is incomplete. Sailed it far too high. Intended for Kabbalah.
Andy Kabbalah is incomplete. Third down.
Team Quebec will punt again. Second down conversions have been hard to come by for Quebec today. And Saskatchewan's defense, while they do give up some yardage, are not allowing Quebec really too much into their territory. When they did, it was a missed kick and a rouge. High snap, caught. Good effort there by the kicker as Blackburn picks it up. And he's going to be tackled. I saw 33 for Quebec, William Labbé.
Blackburn, tackle on the play, number 33, William Labbé. Flag on the play.
Blackburn, of course, a player to watch. Hard to miss him today, especially 5'9", $170 at a Saskatoon. He has been sensational today. Wearing the number 9 in the yellow helmet.
Penalty is against Quebec, no yards.
So a no yards penalty by Quebec.
First and 10.
Moves Saskatchewan up a bit. Newell is still in. Low snap gets it to Adams. Look at how At just continues to move his legs.
Ball carried by the running back, number 26, Marcus Adams.
Tough to bring a runner like that down, no matter how big that defensive line is for Team Quebec.
Second down.
And we got ourselves a 3-minute warning.
Clock to be reset to 3 minutes.
Or they'll reset it to 3. There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 3-minute warning.
3 minutes till half in this bronze medal game between Quebec and Saskatchewan. Quebec, a 10-time gold medalist at this tournament, the U18. Saskatchewan, a 7-time. Today they're looking for bragging rights, provincial pride. Newell steps up and a bronze medal. As Newell gets to about the 35, 36.
Quarterback number 15,
Brings up
Gavin
third
Newell.
down and a Saskatchewan punt.
Tackle the play number
Good hold by
3,
Quebec to force the
Lamore.
2 and out. Get their offense
Third
back on the
down.
field. They will have the speedster Gill back there to return. There's Marcus Adams, got 4 touchdowns this tournament from Regina. Official listing for Adams is 5'10", $190. And he uses every last bit of that 190 pounds in his lower body to fight his way for extra yards. This punt by Wiggins, the left boot, it kind of shanked forward. And that is bobbled. And the ball is on the ground. Gill fumbled. We got a flag. I think Saskatchewan came up with the ball there.
Flags on the play.
So the referees have a meeting along with number
Ball off
17
hands
for
of the
Quebec,
returner,
Maxime
recovered by
Lefebvre.
Saskatchewan.
And even
Penalty is against Saskatchewan, no yards. Quebec will scrimmage 1st and 10 from Saskatchewan's 53-yard line.
regardless if Saskatchewan got the ball, no yards. Quebec moves up to the 53 of Saskatchewan. Just inside, 2:26 remaining in this half. Martineau hands it off to Kajo, who breaks through the first wave of defenders, invites tackle down to the sideline.
Ball carrier number 19, Yanni Godjo.
22 McLennan on the tackle. Quebec fans not happy.
Good for first down yardage.
Colton Shaw came through on the sideline, tried to jump over, kind of hit him there. Maybe incidental, maybe not. But no flag thrown either way. So we'll see. And I get it, but I think he was genuinely trying to hop over him there. Martineau to Mari, who goes nowhere.
Ball carrier number 5, Sebastian Murray, brought down by number 77.
Owen Topping, the D lineman, 6'2", 223. A lot of these is U18. Hugo Beaudry player to watch. I haven't called his name too much today. I believe he has 1 catch. He hails from Montreal, 5'11", 190. So I'll give a shout out to our camera and production team. This entire week has been excellent. Makes it much easier to call the graphics and such, as it is a pass over the middle, wide open, but could not connect. Speaking of Beaudry, right there he was.
Hugo Beaudry is incomplete.
Disappointing for
Third
Quebec. He
down.
had him open, had space as well. Instead, it's a punt. No, Monfette will punt as we see. Oh, just could not rally that in. Blackburn back to receive. Been the most dangerous player on the field today for either squad. Low snap picked up. Monfette does get it off, but it kind of spirals right and will sail out of bounds around the 20. See where they mark him.
Goes out of bounds.
So Monfette. Oh, a late flag.
Flag just thrown.
Right around where Quebec was trying to sub off. For our head official here to make the call. Great mustache.
Penalty is against Team Quebec. Objectionable conduct.
Objectionable conduct.
10-yard penalty. Ball
Could have been
spot
something
on the
said to a referee.
34-yard line,
It could have
first
been
and 10.
a few things. However, Quebec suffers a 10-yard penalty there. For Saskatchewan, Bazarkiewicz is back in the game. This kid was 4 for 4, 136, 3 touchdowns. And he's back in as they hand it off. This is Adams. Look at him go, barreling his way forward for about 15 yards and a first down.
Marcus Adams.
Saskatchewan O-line doing a tremendous job pushing Quebec back. And Adams,
good for first down yardage,
does not go down easy. Clock ticking away. We're right at 1:35 to go. First and 10, 48-yard line. Scratch that, make that the 47-yard line as Bazarkiewicz hands it right back to Adams again. Quebec trying their best to slam him down. They finally do.
Adams, the ball carrier.
42 for Quebec.
42.
Louis-Philippe Delisle, 61-97. And Delisle there. See, he was the man in there trying to wrap him down as hard as he could.
Gain of 5 yards, second down and 5.
Daye, player to watch today. He's had a couple, but had a pass breakup. 5'11", $169 in the red helmet. Bazarkiewicz dumps that down to Blackburn. Great tackling, though. Number 33 for Quebec, William Labbé.
Benjamin Blackburn.
Saskatchewan will punt.
Back on the play, number 33, William Labbé.
Just a tick below midfield. 1:07 on the clock. Quebec will have another opportunity to put up points. They'll have to be very explosive, however.
Third down.
So Wiggins to punt, Gill back to return. Gill is a dangerous return man. Quebec looking for something here, no doubt. This will be right to him. Tries to burn right. Great tackle, though. Number 40, Jude Dreisner, not letting him go anywhere.
Turned by number 7, William Henry Gill.
Henry Gill, 6'1", 192 of Laval.
Number 40, Jude Dreisner.
Remain on the field here. Expect him to get a target or two on this upcoming drive with Quebec 41 seconds left in the half.
Spot on the 27-yard line, first and 10.
Weather's been very nice today, cool. A little bit of overcast right now. This handoff is not going about anywhere. I believe that was Kajo on the carry. I'd have to double check. It was.
Kajo, the ball carrier. Tack on the play, number 91, Nathaniel Elias.
Timeouts left for both teams. Never mind, as it was said, Saskatchewan will burn their first.
Saskatchewan.
So with 35 seconds left, 23-1 here. And we'll be right back after the timeout.
Le dégagement de Team Québec, donc peut-être c'est sûrement la stratégie de Saskatchewan d'espérer que la Team Québec va être très conservateur encore une fois et de faire un revirement sur le bas de dégagement.
Plusieurs équipes effectuent de grosses remontées. Là, Saskatchewan, dans le dernier match, perdait par plus de 30 points contre l'Ontario. On a réussi à remonter.
We're back here. 2nd and 9 on the way for Quebec, looking to move the chains, pick up a chunk here for sure. And Kajo on the run. Saskatchewan was not fooled by that at all.
Kajo the ball carrier.
Pardon me, Saskatchewan was not bothered at all, and Quebec's offense.
Down play, number 51, Davis Reeves.
A routine here, just marching off the field. It's got to be frustrating. That Quebec locker room, I'm sure, is not going to be happy. For Saskatchewan, not going to be happy about their defenseman. Look at the D lineman Colton Shaw, number 99, 6'4", 240.
Saskatchewan.
It's a big dude. Pretty sure I saw that kid bouncing at Piper's Pub the other night.
Sur ces éléments-là du côté Saskatchewan pour peut-être provoquer un revirement qui ferait très très mal.
29 seconds left. This punt here, interesting call will be for Saskatchewan once they receive how aggressive they are. Up 22, Blackburn gets right underneath it. There's a flag. I think that's going to be a block in the back.
Blackburn on the return, forced out of bounds, number 19, Yanni Kajo.
I think that's going to be on 84, Cameron
Flag
Barnett.
on the play.
Or Barnett, one or the other. I apologize, folks. Over 400 names I've tried to learn this weekend. But as hard as that is, these players have had a harder job for this. This is the third game of the week. Still giving it their all. You got to respect that of these young athletes. You see the official call from our lead official. And yeah, I do believe this is going to be blocking the back there, moving it back. It seemed like 84 gave him a shot as Blackburn was running around. It's actually a holding, pardon me.
Penalty is against Saskatchewan on the return, holding. 10-yard penalty.
20 seconds on the clock, 1st and 10 at the 35. Like I said, it'll be interesting what Saskatchewan does here. I'd imagine just 2 straight runs. Although Quebec does have 2 timeouts left. We'll see. They will throw. Bazarkowicz is going to be a screen to Adams. Quebec is going to have to get in there quick. And Adams has the route to the left. Is he going to beat him? Only one man to beat. And finally forced out of bounds. Number 11, Samuel Jaguar. But 2 flags in the backfield.
Forced out of bounds, number 11, Samuel Jaguar. 2 flags on the plate.
Excellent play call from Saskatchewan there. Great blocking. Look at the lead blocks. Gave Adams the room and gave him the space. And Jaguar just pushed him out there. But we will see the flags. And I think this is going against Quebec. A chop block. That's the first time I've heard that called this week, as far as I can tell. And that is a absolute killer of a penalty. They are now at the 1 with 7 seconds to go.
Chop block, 15-yard penalty.
So Saskatchewan
on 1st and goal.
in position. They sent out the heavy look. Extra linemen, 3 backs, and a stoppage. Official. And Quebec will burn their first time out of the half. Ensuring everybody's on the same page here. This is a huge play in this game. You do not want to go down 29 or 30 to 1 heading into half. Ironically, Saskatchewan was down 26-1 late around this time. And in the third quarter, they ended up going insane and coming back in Ontario. Ontario did end up winning that ball game with a great fourth quarter. But it does go to show that you never know what happens in these tournaments. Quebec's offense can get going quick. And like I said, I cannot imagine that coaching staff being happy in that locker room, so they're going to hear it.
I don't know much about cup walks.
7 seconds. Bazarkowicz on the 1. Will this be a sneak? It will be. And he's in. He dove across for the touchdown. Bazarkowicz, 3 passing touchdowns. Now he's got a rushing.
Touchdown, Saskatchewan.
Team Saskatchewan pouring it on in the first half. Waving the green and yellow proud right now to my right. The Quebec side is stunned at the moment. Definitely not what was expected out of this matchup so far. Wiggins' kick is good.
Wiggins' point after is good.
And they have put up 30 in the first half, 30-1. Couple killer penalties for Quebec and some big plays on offense for Saskatchewan. Here on the kickoff, Wiggins with, of course, Gill and Jaguar. Jaguar will get it after a bit of a stumble. And he is tackled down with zeros on the clock. And that will do it for the first half. As said, 30-1 Saskatchewan. Oh, there's a flag late. There's a flag late.
Flag on the play.
And we will see just before we go to break who this penalty is on. As Quebec was trying to go to their sideline, I missed it. There must have been a little pushing and shoving. And I believe that is going against Quebec's number 7, Gill. It was a 15-yard penalty, so the frustration setting in for Quebec. Crowd going ecstatic for Saskatchewan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Denver Donnelly. I'll be back in about 15 for the second half of this bronze medal matchup. 2025 Football Canada Cup here in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have the second half underway here between Quebec and Saskatchewan. See some halftime match statistics. Saskatchewan 14-7 in the first downs. Pretty well everything here is all Saskatchewan. As the passing yards is a huge one. Saskatchewan airing it out, no issue. They've got, looks like over 300 yards of total offense after a half. There was a penalty late.
Penalty yards against Saskatchewan.
It was against Saskatchewan. I thought it was against Quebec, but it turns out Saskatchewan was the one that took that call. Down 30-1 here. This is not good here for Quebec. They are now kicking off. A start would be a rouge of some sort, but to be honest, they need to start getting in the end zone and getting the ball moving. I did notice Quebec's other quarterback, number 14, Elliot Levesque, was warming up on the sideline. Be interesting to see if he is the quarterback moving forward. But yeah, it was just an overall bad half for Quebec there, offensively, defensively, and special teams. And they're going to have to flip the switch right away. A short squib kick. It does bounce. And Kajo gets it. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered there. Yanis Kajo with the recovery.
Number 19, Yanni Kajo. There is a flag on the play.
And so I did see Levesque warming up, but it looks like Martineau will be back in. And it looks like this is going to be against Team Quebec. So looks like somebody might have been offsides.
Quebec, offside.
That's a tough one for Quebec, right? When they got some momentum there. Instead,
they'll retake the kick.
They'll have to re-kick. See if they do the something similar here, but this time Saskatchewan, of course, going to be ready for it if they do.
Ball will be spotted on midfield.
So we will redo the opening kickoff for halftime. Good kick by Noah Monfette before. Let's see. They will do it again. Squib. This time it goes right into the hands of number 81. Still on his feet. Rumbling forward. Still going. Number 81 for Team Saskatchewan. That is Alexander Fairbairn.
Kick return by number 81, Alexander Fairbairn.
Good return considering he's dragging a few Quebec players forward there.
Play number 19, Yanni Godjo. Ball spot on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
So Quebec starts this half on defense. It will have to be pretty well picture perfect for them if they want to come back. Also, of course, you go up 35, it is run time. So that is a touchdown, a point after for Saskatchewan. It's a handoff. And this will be the first carry of the day. That is number 36, Austin Barton.
36, Austin Barton. Time on the play, number 8, Emile Rodrigue.
Newell back in at QB for Saskatchewan, number 15.
Gain of 3 yards, 2nd down, 7.
Newell to pass. He's got 5 wide. That ball is tipped in the air and incomplete. Dangerous. But there you go. If you're Quebec, there's a 2-and-out quick. And now you get the ball.
Pass intended
for Blackburn.
Blackburn is incomplete.
I was saying before half, the Quebec locker room could not be happy.
3rd down.
Proud coaching staff want to make sure that their guys finish hard. And still, it's still anybody's game here. Obviously, Quebec needs to start scoring quick, but you can score pretty quick in this style of tournament. Wiggins with the kick, the lefty boot. Pretty good kick. Gill will return it. He'll try to bounce it out right. And he's still on his feet. There's a flag as Gill is shoved out around the 45. We will check the marker.
Number 6, Caden Nightingale. There's a flag on the play.
And that is against Quebec, and their discipline has been a factor today. That is going back.
Penalties against Quebec. Ball spotted on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's a 15-yard penalty. I believe it was roughing after the whistle. Or unnecessary roughness, pardon me. So even though I just did see Levesque warming up on the sideline, this is Martineau still in the game as he hands it off to Maury. Maury, if he busts out left, might have some room. Still on his feet. And they'll give him 11 and a first down. Good run by Maury.
Tag on the play, number 20, Asai Ogluk.
Quebec going hurry up. They cannot waste a lot of clock here.
On the 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Saskatchewan sends a few, but Maury gets away the first wave. Second wave brings him down at the 50 of Quebec.
Maury, the ball carrier. Goldstone in on a tackle.
And after that, it'll be 2nd and a yard. Quebec going in the heavy package here. Everybody at the line. Martineau will go right. He has got more than enough for the first down as he's tackled right around midfield.
Brought down by number 99, Colton Shaw. Good for first down yardage. Ball spotted at midfield. 1st and 10, Quebec.
So we see here, ball spotted right at midfield, 55-yard line. Watching Gill on the far left side, wide open coverage. They will just flip this. And number 9 there, that is Hugo Beaudry, picks up a couple. That was a tackle by number 99, Colton Shaw.
Gain of 2 yards, 2nd down, 8.
We shall see here. Martineau complete. And Maury is going to get a good chunk, and they're going to mark him a yard short.
42, Jackson Gordon Dowell.
So he did not get the first down. Levesque.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, Levesque checks into the game. Bit of a confusion setup here. Levesque, 6'2", 190. Looks like they're going to use him to sneak this time. And Levesque hops forward, sacrificing the body, and picks up a first.
14, Elliot Levesque. Time on the play, number 42, Jackson Gording Duval. Good for first down.
Martineau checks back in. Clock ticking down, but Martineau gets it off. Play action, rolls right, finds his man complete. And that is a first down. Hugo Beaudry.
Receiver number 9, Hugo Beaudry, brought down by number 16, William Weisbeck.
So a good opening drive for Quebec here.
Gain of 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Try to slowly chip away here at the Saskatchewan lead. This has probably been up there as their best drive of the day. This a throw, intercepted, and that is thrown right to the defender, number 1, Noah Finkeldy.
Intercepted by number 1, Noah Finkeldy.
And just as Quebec was getting momentum, Saskatchewan takes it right away.
Back on the play, number 9, Hugo Baudry.
Baudry is down for Team Quebec after the return. And as he is being tended to, we will take a quick break.
Quebec's number 50, Peyton Dumas, the injured player. Ladies and gentlemen, last call for 50-50 tickets. Last call.
And pardon me, that was not Baudry down. It's number 50, Peyton Dumas. And Saskatchewan's Newell. It's a flea flicker. He is hit as he throws. Incomplete. The arm was moving forward.
Pass receiver number 5, Keaton Belcher, is incomplete.
See on the replay here.
Pressure by number 88.
Saw a flea flicker earlier in the day. Not work out. This one did not either, as that is Jessim Abu. Number 88, the D lineman. That got into the quarterback's face there. Newell throws it right. It's almost picked off. Lucas Goriak-Leon was the DB in coverage, 21. 2 and out for Saskatchewan, 6:21 remaining in this third quarter. So Wiggins. Quebec sending everybody, and they get him. They sent everybody there, and a scoop and score. He's in for the touchdown. Goriak-Leon dropped the pick the play before, scoops it up. And there is Quebec getting something on the board there. They get a little momentum. I missed who blocked that. But you could tell Quebec was lined up, ready to go. And Quebec's aggressiveness pays off with a touchdown, their first of the day. Special teams coming through for the Blue. So the point after for Montfet, holder is Boisvert, pardon me. High snap, he gets it down, good hold, and the point after is good.
Point after through the uprights.
And so Quebec,
Thrown late.
there was a flag late, I'm being told. Yep, right by the line of scrimmage. But as I was going to say there, Team Quebec, as you see on the replay, able to go down there and get themselves a blocked punt, scoop, and score.
Penalty is against Saskatchewan. Unnecessary roughness. Penalty yards will be applied on kickoff. Extra point is good.
All right, so Saskatchewan's penalty enforced on the kickoff. It will be. So Quebec down 22. Still plenty of time, though, left. 6:02. They got to score early. They needed that. This is the bronze medal matchup, 2025 Football Canada Cup. Quebec and Saskatchewan playing for the bronze here. Ontario and Alberta will square off for golds in our final matchup of today and the tournament at 7 p.m. local time. I'll be joined by Che Morales on color commentary. We could have a two-man perspective, as this is a quick squib, but that ain't going to have the distance really easily taken in by 72 Xavier Camacho.
Ball spot on the 39-yard line, 1st and 10, Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan puts back in their quarterback that started. He's got 3 passing touchdowns and a rushing one. Samuel Bazarkowicz has just been money, even as a part-time player today. They will hand this off to Adams to the right, who is bouncing. But Quebec's big line gets in there. I saw the big fella for Quebec, number 98, Peterson Claude from Drummondville.
Tackle on the play, number 6, Ada Lampron.
But a group of Quebec players were on there. They have put out a few new linemen. The big fella, 98, as well as number 3, Hugo Damour.
Down 11.
No surprise that we were seeing a plethora of players here the last game of the tournament. Final chance for these players to show out before their high school season start in a couple months. Laskowicz throws it up the middle. That is complete to Blackburn. Great throw, great catch.
Pass is caught by number 9, Benjamin Blackburn.
Zarkowicz, the lefty, fun to watch. He can really spin that ball. Very poised and confident in that pocket. We'll see on this replay. Knew exactly where to go. He's got a great spiral. He's able to hit his men in stride.
Ball spotted at midfield.
Ball directly at midfield. Players will line up on opposite sides of the St. FX logo and will meet in the middle. Adams, handoff. Saskatchewan's line pushing Quebec back. And that is about as close to a first down as you can get.
Back number 26, Marcus Adams.
They might call him inches short.
Tackle on the play, number 42, Louis-Philippe Delisle.
Louis-Philippe Delisle, the linebacker with the tackle.
1.
And the handoff to Adams. He is going to bust through up the middle. Tackled inside the 35.
Marcus Adams. Tackle on the play, number 21, Lucas Jurek-Leon.
Saskatchewan pushing forward.
Ball spotted on the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
If you're Quebec here at your own 34, bend don't break, but you can't bend too much more here. Giving up any points is almost a death wish at this point. Shovel pass to Blackburn. We saw this work earlier in the game. Great tackle, though.
Toss to number 9.
By Yaya Ndaye. My apologies.
Play, number 2, Ndaye.
Let's see the flag. I don't see a
Gain of 7
flag.
yards on the carry. 2nd down, 3.
Oh, it's just the pylon down on the far side down on the field. It does look like a flag. Laskowicz. He steps back and drops up, and he is going to be wrapped up and sacked. Jesse Mabu was in on the sack, 88.
Samuel Bazarkowicz brought down by number 88, Jesse Mabu.
And Abu making a couple plays for Quebec on defense here. And 3rd down.
Football Nova Scotia would like to thank the following corporate sponsors: 101.5 The Hawk,
stoppage and play.
The county of Antigonish, the town of Antigonish, province of Nova Scotia, Coach Atlanta.
See here, Saskatchewan go for the point after attempt.
University.
or a point after, pardon me, a field goal. I believe Quebec might have 1, 2 short. Nope, I count them up there. There's 12. This kick is good.
And Wiggins, 38-yard field
Wiggins
goal
with a
is
knuckler.
good.
It finds his way through down the middle, though. So that is a good kick. And 33-8 Saskatchewan.
2:03 remaining in the third
2:03
quarter.
left in this third
Saskatchewan
quarter of
33,
play.
Quebec 8.
I'll give credit to Saskatchewan, man. They came out ready to play today, wanting to take home that bronze medal. And Quebec's opportunities to come back in this game are slipping away dramatically, down 25 with just under 2 left in the third quarter. This is a handoff up front to Mari, and he is swallowed up. It just seems every time they bounce it outside, there's about 3 or 4 Saskatchewan players there to meet him.
Tag on the play, number 47, Xavier Conley.
Saskatchewan's pursuit and tackling has been good throughout the week, and they are showing that off today against a strong Quebec squad. Martineau looking, he's caught on his right to Gill.
Pass is caught by the receiver, number 7, William Henri Gill. Forced out of bounds by number 16, William Weisbeck.
We'll see here.
First down yard.
After the first down completion, good throw to the outside. Martineau throws a lot of those to the outside. To the flats. We'll see if they push the ball more upfield. I see Bombo in the backfield. This is the first time we've seen him line up at running back today. He will get the ball. And a good physical run, ran through and picks up a good chunk.
Ball carried by the running back, number 28, Chris Bombo. Back on the play, number 44, Nixon Goldstone.
Goldstone on the tackle. Quebec hurrying to the line. 33-8. Martineau looking right, steps up. Breaks a tackle, but wrapped up by the ankles.
Martineau, the ball carrier.
Xavier Conley with the tackle.
Xavier Conley.
He's been pretty darn good for Saskatchewan at the linebacker position today. So 3rd down, 2 to go. Saskatchewan crowd getting loud for their boys here. Martineau rolls left. He fires one up. It is incomplete. Sailed over the head of Boisvert. Turnover on downs. Saskatchewan takes over.
Ball will be turned over on down. Saskatchewan will scrimmage 1st and 10 from their own 53-yard line.
And the clocks are at 000. I do believe that's the end of the 3rd. Unless they do have one more play to go. There it is. Official,
and that's the end
ref waving
of the
the flag.
Of play. Your score, Team Saskatchewan 33, Team Quebec 8.
See the kick there. See, just gets inside. Not really down the middle, but enough to get it through, and 3 points irregardless. Saskatchewan taking over. The Zarkowicz will lead their offense again. Started their own 53. Let's see, Ben Blackburn, 126 yards just in the first half alone. He's added on plenty to that. Zarkowicz throws. That is complete.
Pass
Belcher.
is caught by number 5, Keaton Belcher.
We have some stats after the third quarter play. Zarkowicz, 8 of 9, 223, 3 touchdowns. Martineau, 12 of 17 for 57 yards. Pushing the ball downfield has been an issue for Quebec, but their offense in general, Blackburn, 6, a buck 50 and 2. It's going to be hard to pick an offensive MVP for Saskatchewan today. Zarkowicz to his man Blackburn. This 1-2 combination has been killing Quebec all day.
Ben Blackburn.
Leading tacklers of the game, McLennan with 6 for Saskatchewan. For Quebec, it's William Labbé with 4.5 to be exact. Right from the opening jump, it has been all Saskatchewan with very few hints of life here from Quebec, but they are hoping that on this first down they can make something happen. That is a great catch. Ndaye was in the vicinity, but it was caught by Fairbairn.
Fairbairn. Back on the play, number 2, Yaya Ndaye. Second down.
So here we go. Zarkowicz gonna hand this off to his right. Gets down, extra shot. As things potentially getting a little testy here between Quebec and Saskatchewan. You hope things don't get out of hand. That was Nightingale on the carry.
Good for first down yardage. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
Zarkowicz looking right, finds one high. Good point catch though from Keaton Belcher.
By number 5, Keaton Belcher.
All these weapons for Saskatchewan on offense. It is hard to contain them. This has been an absolutely impressive day from Saskatchewan's offense.
2nd and short.
As well as their defense. I can't say they're not playing good. They've only given up 8. Actually, they've really only given up the 1. It was a rouge, if you even want to count that. Touchdown Quebec got was on a punt, scoop, and score. Just a total effort here from the green and yellow team from the Prairies. Reminder, Ontario, Alberta for gold, 7 p.m. local right here at St. FX Field. Zarkowicz on the sneak. I don't know. They do give it to him just barely.
Zarkowicz the ball carrier.
That is a
And
first
that's
down.
good for first down yardage. Ladies and gentlemen, time now for your winning 50-50 ticket number on a blue ticket, 067355. Once again, your winning 50-50 ticket number, 067355. Congratulations, you just won $202.50, and you can pick up your winnings at the main
Wind picking
gate.
up here as Zarkowicz has the ball.
Carried by the
And
quarterback number 7, Samuel Zarkowicz.
Zarkowicz there.
Just
a little bit. Actually lost a yard. There was a corner blitz. Ada Lamprin was in there. Seeing a lot more bodies we haven't seen on either side. Blaskowicz, counter, play action, finds his man. Number 31, Jack Boekler.
31, Jack Beckler. Tackle on the play, number 22, Olivier Belliot.
So we have a
Third
stoppage.
down.
So 3rd and 11. Or, pardon me, no, 3rd and about 4 yards to go, 5 maybe. 7:41 left, time ticking. Wiggins, the lefty. It's good. That just shanks in as well.
Wiggins' 26-yard field goal is good.
Make it 36-8, Team Saskatchewan. Just a terrific effort from head coach Brent Schneider's team as they continue to tick away, and they are well on their way to earning the bronze medal, 3rd place here
from their own 35-yard line
at the Canada Cup. Elliot Levesque has checked in, number 14 in the black and green helmet. He throws one up, and that is intercepted. He just tried to force that one up to Gill into double coverage, and and a big hit. Ball came out.
By number 20,
But it is going to be a Saskatchewan ball. That was intercepted by number 20, Asai Ukalek. See, Levesque just stared down the receiver. He wanted to take a deep shot. I understand it, but threw it right in double coverage. Easy interception, and there's a player down. Just want to thank quickly our sponsors here for this tournament, making all of this possible for us today and this week. We have St. FX University, One Team Sports, Coach Atlantic, Province of Nova Scotia, the town of Antigonish, the municipality of the county of Antigonish, and 101.5 The Hawk. So see Traven Wiggins repping the Saskatchewan proudly.
Dumas, the injured player.
Player down in question for Quebec was number 50. I'm just checking my notes. Peyton Dumas from St. Augustine. Quebec had a heartbreaking loss against Team Alberta on Thursday. As this first down carry, Newell hands it off to number 33, Benjamin Kostyuk. Got his first carry of the day. You'll check out for Vogler.
Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
So with that loss of 1, 2nd 11. Ball on the 52-yard line. Newell. And he fumbled. And he picked it up. Lucky for Newell, he was able to corral that, as there is a flag
on the play, recovered by number
near the Quebec sideline. We'll see what the marker is.
There's a flag on the play.
No flag. They
No
will
flag on the play.
Pick that up. It is 3rd down, so Saskatchewan will punt. So they're Newell lucky to pick that ball up. punt, Wiggins. It's a pretty good one to Gill. Gill rolling right if he can get the edge. Still moving. There goes Gill, but he's finally tackled down by 44. Nixon Goldstone has had a plethora of tackles today for the Green. So with Quebec, Levesque, we will see.
Yard line, 1st and 10.
Motion left. Levesque rolls to his left. Fires one up and is sailed too high. Boisvert, the intended target.
Pass for the intended receiver, number 1, Amand Boisvert, is incomplete. 2nd down.
Levesque drops back. He is looking right over the middle. Finds his man Gill, who drops the ball.
Pass for the intended receiver, number 7, William Henri Gill, is incomplete.
And
3rd down.
Punting unit will come right back out for Quebec. 5:23 remaining on the clock here in a 36-8 Saskatchewan lead. See there the kicker Monfette getting ready to punt this away again for Quebec. Blackburn back to return, and actually we have a Saskatchewan player down just on one knee. That is 44, Nixon Goldstone. He
Saskatchewan's number 44.
gingerly walking off with help from the trainer. Hopefully just something that's just a little stinger. Bobbled the snap, is able to kick it off. Pretty good one. Great hang time, sails out of bounds. That was a good kick there by Monfette considering.
Monfette's punt goes out of bounds. Ball placed on the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Newell for Saskatchewan will run the offense here. He's got beside him his running back Barton. Or behind him, I should say. Newell throws it out to his left, and he's got his man Belcher, who's still moving, and out of bounds near the Saskatchewan sideline. That is a 1st down.
Belcher on the reception. Forced out of bounds by number 8, Rodrigue. Ball spotted on the 42-yard line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Newell. And that is caught by Blackburn on 1st down.
Blackburn on the reception.
Newell know where he was giving the ball to there. Bring up 2nd down, 4.5 ticking down here.
Delisle in on the tackle. Gain of 5 yards, 2nd down, 5.
Shall see here, Newell's got trips right, 2 to his left, 5 receivers set. 1 running back. Newell is looking for a screen, nobody really open. Newell then throws it, it's dangerous, and it is picked off. picked off there, and off the screen, they tried to force that forward. And yeah, a bad forced ball by Newell. Quebec gets a turnover with 4 to go.
Broken up by number 96, Lazard.
See Newell here under pressure. Tried to dirt it. It went off a foot.
Saskatchewan's 42
and picked off by number 42, Louis-Philippe Delisle.
Encore une fois, pour le plaisir, on va tenter de faire une passe longue, mais malheureusement, on est pour revenir dans le match, mais il faut marquer rapidement. Donc on y va le tout.
First down, Quebec. Lavec play action to his right. Beaudry slammed hard out of bounds.
Pass caught by number 9, Hugo Beaudry. Back on play, number 22, Carver McLennan. Gain of 6 yards on the toss, second down 4.
Levesque looking right. Dangerous throw. Nobody too near there. It is incomplete.
7, William Henry Gill is incomplete. Third down.
I'll say that was intended for Henry Gill. William Henry Gill, pardon me. This is the final play before the 3-minute warning. Levesque throws one up for Gill, just out of the hands on the deep ball. Incomplete turnover on downs.
Gill, incomplete. Ball will be turned over on
Seeing the replay here, it's been a lot of this today, Quebec. They will have guys open, but they have just not been able to connect on the lawn balls or pushing the ball downfield, no matter which quarterback it seems today. Just one of those days. And give credit to Saskatchewan's defense. They have been outstanding against a tough Quebec team. There's a 3-minute warning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
2:52 is officially on the clock here. Handoff, and that's a good run right up the left side. That was number 6, Caden Nightingale.
Number 6, Caden Nightingale. Tackle on the play, number 6, Ada Lampron. Gain of 6 yards on the carry, second down 4.
2:35 left on the clock. It is Newell still in through the pick on the last drive. It's about 2nd and 4. Newell's going to have a keeper, and he's going to have the first down and then some. Still on his feet. Pushing forward past midfield, still going. Newell, impressive run, the quarterback keeper.
15, Gavin Newell.
Gavin Newell.
Tackle on the play, number 33, William Labbe.
Labbe with the tackle.
Ball spot on the 48-yard line of Quebec.
For Quebec.
1st and 10, Saskatchewan.
Newell throws one over the middle. It's incomplete.
Pass
Just sailed that over the head.
31, Jack Beckler is incomplete. Second down.
Not the way you wanted to end the tournament if you're Quebec. You know, a lot of promise heading into here, but still a great opportunity for the young players. Get to visit down the East Coast a little bit. It's a beautiful province of Nova Scotia and this absolutely gorgeous town, Antigonish. Couldn't ask for better weather here. Newell bounces off the hit. Physical, that's Jack Boekler.
Pass caught, number 31, Jack Beckler.
Bouncing off 11, Samuel Jaguer.
Third down.
Under 2 to go, 1:57 on the clock. It's 3rd and 3 Saskatchewan. Their offense will stay on the field. See if they go pass or keep it on the ground. Quebec has 3 down, don't make it 4 down linemen, and they will send 5. Quick strike and complete, and that is a first down again.
Caught by receiver number 31, Jack Beckler. Tackle the play, number 34, Maverick Lapointe. Good for first down yardage.
Quebec just not able to get themselves off the field. You'd like to maybe have one more opportunity to get your offensive drive before this game and tournament ends for them. Alberta and Ontario, which should be an absolute movie for the gold medal matchup, 7 local time, folks. It'll be me and Shay Morales on the call. Newell with the carry, takes a lick or two, but bounces up after maybe a loss of 2 there. It is a
Tackle the
loss.
play, number 6, Lampron. Second down.
Clock starts to run, 1:15 on the clock. Newell fires a strike over the middle, incomplete, looking for Beckler.
Number 31, Beckler is incomplete.
Third down,
Third
and
down.
out comes
Fans are reminded to remain in their seats following the
punting
game
unit
for
for
player of the
Saskatchewan.
game presentations.
Player of the game after this. MVP award. It's going to be tough to pick one for Saskatchewan on either side of the ball. Wilson with a knuckler left. Gill will recover around the 5, rolls right, and just steps out of bounds
Punt
safely.
Returned by number 7, William Henri Gill. Out of bounds on the 11, 1st and 10.
59 seconds to go. Quebec gets one last opportunity. See what they can do on offense. Elliot Levesque. He has got Chris Bombo beside him to his right. Audible checking the sideline. Trips left. Levesque steps up in the pocket. He'll run. And Levesque is going to get down after taking a hit. First down, Quebec.
Levesque, the ball carrier. Brought down by number 42, Gordon DeVal.
Levesque too high. Intended for Beaudry.
Pass for the intended receiver, number 9. Beaudry is incomplete. Second down.
Second down on the way, 40 seconds to go here. Quebec looking to his left. He throws one up, and that is intercepted. That should do it. Number 40, Jude Dreisner, powers his way inside to the Quebec 25-yard line. It's been just one of those days. And Levesque trying to push the ball downfield, but Saskatchewan has had none of it all day.
Brought down by Baudry.
Impressive victory here for Team Saskatchewan. They will walk out with the third place title, bronze, officially. Zarkowicz hands that rock off to 33, Benjamin Koschik.
Koschik, the ball carrier, brought down by number 88, Abu.
And so, going to be 2nd and 4. Saskatchewan's going to let this run down. I would imagine. And this kneel down will do it. Blaskowicz does. Game over. Saskatchewan takes home the third place prize, a 36-8 win over Team Quebec. Congratulations to Saskatchewan there. We will have the player game MVP awards for both squads, and I'll do a quick interview. And just as a reminder, in about 50 minutes, 7 o'clock local, we'll have the gold medal matchup right here. It'll be Alberta in the white and blue versus Ontario in the red. I'm Denver Donnelly. I will see you then. Congratulations to both teams, but Saskatchewan on the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for both teams. Bronze medal winners, Team Saskatchewan.
Tell him to move down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your most valuable player on offense from Team Quebec, number 7, William Henri Gill. From Team Quebec, your most valuable player on defense, number 88, Jessim Mabou. From Team Saskatchewan, most valuable player on offense, number 9, Ben Blackburn. And from Team Saskatchewan, most valuable player on defense, number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, bronze medals will be presented at the closing ceremonies following the championship game. Up next, kickoff at 7 p.m. between Team Ontario and Team Alberta.
All right, I'm joined by the defensive MVP for today's game, number 1 for Saskatchewan, Noah Finkeldy. Noah, unbelievable game for you today, buddy. You were really all over the field, making plays. How important was that to contribute to your team's success today?
It was very important because last game we made some mistakes, dropped a couple of picks, so getting that pick back really made it real nice for me. Real good, felt great.
There you go. Good Quebec team on the other side there. Obviously, you two were kind of some of the favorites going into this tournament. You guys really took it to them today, right from the start of the game. What was your coach's message, before the game, halftime, etc., to finish this tournament on such a high note?
Just to get back what we lost last game, just because we didn't have the greatest start last game and we lost. We couldn't get to the championship, so we wanted to go back home to have a medal around our neck. So that was a big thing for us this week.
All right, well, sounds good. This is Noah Finkeldy. Congratulations, buddy. Great tournament. You can go sign that up, man.
Give it your autograph. Oh, no, that's good.